Welcome back to Honorbound, guys. So, Chucky,
Okay, I'm
we've
just doing
slayed the
that so
beast that lies below, or I guess above
you
in this
slay the beast,
case.
otherwise below. What do you do next?
I want to get the hell away from these bodies, but apparently Martur is getting all up in their grill.
Just
Martha, what happens with your body?
Guys, maybe we should. Where are we? Do we know? We're in a castle, right? Right, guys?
there's a secret door over there. Just give me 1 minute. And then
Ooh,
two of the
secret
bodies start to
door.
rise, and they go break.
Thimble, come over here.
I go take a look at the secret door, which I failed to notice earlier with my what was it, 3 perception check.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, you see
Something like
it, and you see basically where you should maybe on either on the right side or on the left side. That's where you push it. Maybe above. That could be below as well.
I rolled a
Definitely
21
somewhere
perception. Do I notice? Did I notice where the mechanism was?
No, not
Where do
really.
you want?
You're kind of sure it's either right or left. Like you need to push it in one direction. You're not really sure. It doesn't. There's nothing.
Okay, well, I
show.
start messing with the wall.
Yeah,
I
you
wanna get out of
push
here.
it a bit like with your hand on the right, and it starts slightly.
Actually, I'm gonna drink my potion of greater healing before I leave the room.
Okay, roll your HP.
What's
44 plus 4.
That is the potion of greater healing.
17?
Wow.
17.
It's
Nice.
much more
above average.
comfortable.
Much
So
more
that-
comfortable.
That puts me at 22 out of 33. I think they're probably better off as spell slots at this point.
I feel like you've taken a lot of damage. I'll actually touch you after my minute's up.
Oh. Martur had all these tricks up his sleeve. Me and Neo are like sweating it. Like, can you revive another,
And Martha's
another
like,
battle?
So how many hit dice do you have total? You have 6 now?
Yeah.
So you have
Okay,
30,
Martha.
30 temp HP.
Martha,
30 temp
give
HP.
me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. Are you going to start
Wisdom?
imposing penalties?
Wisdom saving throw.
You realize that ability's OP.
No.
18.
Martha, nothing happens, but you feel like something was just going to go very wrong with not necessarily very long, but something was happening to you while you were casting that spell. Something that you managed to push back. But it was definitely there. This is new. You have never felt this before.
Oh man, there's a penalty for my blood ability.
So do I gain... Is that 30 temp HP?
You gain 30 temp HP.
And then I push the door. And Thimble's there
push
next.
it.
I'm showing Thimble how to open it, even though I'm not sure
So
myself.
you can see inside. So it's empty, completely empty. It seems like dinner. You can smell roasted something. You're not familiar with the smell on the table over on here. You can see a yes, I know the production quality has dropped because we didn't have
okay.
a crowbar
You're
map here.
You're still doing better than Dicing with Death, so we're fine.
Okay, good. By the way, where's the woman? Do you leave her with the corpses?
I'm about to go back and get her.
Okay, so you see a table that's lined with many arrays of food, and oh fuck! Then you realize that at the top of the table, instead of a pig's head with an apple in its mouth, there's a human head with an apple in its mouth.
That doesn't surprise Bowen. I don't
Well,
think
it's
that much.
no, not
I think-
surprising. It's just still there's
Yeah,
human.
yeah, no, it's certainly a
bodies on the
little
table.
upsetting, but considering the shit we've seen.
And there are
I mean, we're-
two other doors to the south and to the west, and the stairs are going upstairs, and you can see a trap door up.
So I go back and bring the woman in here.
You bring the woman in here.
Thimble, how are you doing for HP? Neil, are you? bringing-
Yes, I am down 20. I'm a little less than half. Significantly.
so
well, yeah.
Yeah.
A little less
So
than
my healing resources are low. You do have a healing potion like I did, or I can expend. I can expend spell slots if we want to do that. But I had opened it to party discussion and no one really spoke up.
Oh, I give one of my greater potions of healing to Zombie A.
half.
Can we get some zombie tokens for
in
Martyr? How many-
Bandolier
Oh
fashion.
yes.
How many
Yes.
do you summon?
2.
Or raise? 2?
Just the 2.
To be honest, Bowen, I don't plan on getting too close to any more of these fuckers. So maybe you should save it for yourself. And I'll just play risky, and if things get dicey, I'll just down my potion. But I think we should probably. I mean, don't
Would you?
you need
would
to
you-
don't you need to like heal yourself?
No.
I mean,
Well,
what won't you in the future though? I mean, if you have extra spells, I mean, I'd love to take
To
them.
be honest, probably not.
I kind of thought you liked your closet time.
We don't need to take a rest if that's what you're asking. We have work to do.
All right, well,
So,
if you want to
steel
drop it,
yourself for
yeah. I
battle.
mean, fine then. Fine. I love the powerful stare flowing through me. Feels great.
So, do you want healing? What
Fill
HP
me
are you
with
at?
your power of a stare.
What HP are you at?
I don't know. I look pretty fucked up, man. I ain't spilling no beans.
Okay. All right. Okay. I guess I only have 1 second level spell slot left. And if we get diseased while we're in this castle, I could only save one of us to begin with. So might as well save none of us and just use it on healing.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Is that a 5?
5 HP. All right. You can
Oh.
have potions. If
Oh
you need.
yeah, that was. Yeah, I feel a lot better, Bowen. Wow, her power of a stare is great and mighty. Certainly turned me into a serpent man.
There.
Ooh.
Basically out of spell slots. I hope you're happy.
Hey,
have
hey,
one-
I was the one who said I would be fine on my own. You're the one who said that you're not gonna. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Let's just keep going. All right. Let's just get this shit done.
Okay, so feel free, guys. What do you do?
I have 1 third level spell slot left, I think.
Ooh, what's this thing? Is this a coffin? I say,
One
coming
bonus
over to this big red box.
That's a table with a human on it with an apple stuffed into its mouth.
Doesn't look like a coffin.
It's a table covered with food.
Yeah.
Human, like literally
Unless you
human
can-
food.
I'm gonna start. I leave the woman in this room and shut the secret door.
I
behind me.
listened to this at
Okay.
this door.
You listen at the door and you do not hear anything go.
No, I don't leave her in the dead body room. I leave her on our side, and I shut the door behind us in
But
case
you can feel like a
to keep the odor
draft,
out mostly.
like cold air hitting your face slightly through the cracks in the door.
I do, or Neil does.
No, Neil does.
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to Ryan. I feel what?
No. You feel like cold air hitting your face through the I mean, like very slightly, but through your through the door, through the cracks in the door.
Well, what about this door? Oh, what's down here? I listen and feel out this door.
Give me a perception check.
There's something down this door, guys. Let's go this way.
I eventually make my way to that side of the room. What's up
11.
the staircase? Is it
You
a
don't
door at the
hear-
top?
You hear a couple of like rattling and some maybe what seems to be like iron on iron. You're not
Guys,
really
there's
sure.
something this door. I look for a way to block it. Are there handles? Is there anything that I could?
There is a handle to it.
What sort of handle is it? Is it like a rounded
round-
handle or like
it's the rounded handle.
Sweet. I tip over this table because I have 12 strength, so I can totally do that. And
No, you can. I mean, how much can you? Because this table is full. It's like basically.
I can
8
lift.
humans.
I can carry on my back 180 pounds, but I could deadlift more than that.
How much?
I don't know. Probably like another
think
30 or
that's-
40%. But if I take off my
This
backpack,
is-
I should be able to. It's a wooden table, right?
It's a wooden table.
Could
heavy
easily
wooden
be
table
several hundred
with-
pounds.
Yeah, and
Now-
on top of this, I'm not even deadlifting. I'm not lifting the table up. I'm using leverage to like, and then everything's gonna
Pivot it.
slide off. It'll be fine. It'll
Yeah.
anyone can table
Are
flip.
you tipping over the table? What?
Yeah. I come over there and I start like
Okay.
pushing the
That's kinda
table
make
up,
a-
and
Physically is able to, but I don't know why a thimble is doing
Really
this.
loud noise.
yeah, and
Yes,
then I
so-
try and get the table so one edge of it is like underneath the doorknob. So like tip it
Okay.
and like tip
wait,
it
are
and
you
shove it, and I try and brace it against this door to block
Okay,
the door.
You try and do that.
Which door are you
because-
blocking?
The one where Martour is standing nearby.
There's a woman laying on the ground there too. I hope you move her first.
Over here,
So I-
not Martour. I'm sorry, Bowen.
It's gonna take you like a
Like,
half
you
an hour.
guys
Oh,
look-
that door.
You guys look the same to me, you know.
You kind of do this.
Why
but
are you blocking
first
that
when you-
door?
There's
Skip
shit
it
down
and-
that door, guys, and I do not want it coming after us.
What was down the hallway?
Fuck if I know, but it sounded weird.
What did it sound like? You're not helpful.
I go over to the door. and-
Your communication skills need work.
Which door? Okay, you open the door and inside. By the way, like you need to step through the human remains, like human burned and steak. Because
Wait, there's piles of bodies everywhere.
Well, there
No,
is
no,
now
no.
because he tipped the table.
Yeah, he tipped the table.
Oh,
So there's piles of bodies wherever you are now
God.
moving.
Got some nice fried
So-
thigh.
Oh, so it's
Fish.
it's not a full. It's not just human main. It's like human side dishes as well. It's like
Yes, yes, human side dishes.
these
there's
people don't eat anything but human flesh. That does not sound like a balanced diet. I mean, say what you will about cannibalism, but
you go around
It's
and you
not-
squish. Oh damn it! And you like stepped on an eye. But anyway, you open the door, and inside what seems to be prison pens. And inside you can see about 3 men and 2 women. I can draw them in. 1, 2,
I think you'll need to.
4, 5. Yeah,
Um,
this-
and I activate my thaumaturgy and
They
shake
like,
the
they,
walls
like,
of
they,
this
they,
castle.
they literally like go back like at the wall.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are once again free people. And as fate would have it, you have been drafted into service in the armies of Astaire. I am going to let you free, and you will take up your choice of cutlery from the next room, and we are taking this castle by force. And I start looking around for a
Give
key
me
or
a
something,
charisma check.
something to get
Well,
all
I
these
guess we
people out.
probably shouldn't have tried to bar that door. It's probably well
Can I use
done, well done,
my
guys, well done.
Can I use my persuasion skill?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. I've got several years' experience delivering these sorts of messages to, yeah,
About telling people they're drafted.
convincing people that they should obey the will of the church. 17 on my persuasion.
That's pretty good.
So
Okay. So let's see
Marcher gets his zombies, and I get my 0th level peasants.
what
It's kind of the same thing, right?
And my zombies have
what,
29 HP.
what current armor are you using? How are you dressed currently?
How am I dressed?
Yes, how are you dressed?
Oh, I hadn't even thought of. I'm probably still wearing the same. Oh no, I'm wearing the. I was still disguised as a cultist, so I had the whatever brown robes.
You can add a
but
little.
I will
You can add a little emphasis to your speech.
Yeah, exactly. At the end, after I finish saying that, I'll look down and realize that I'm wearing that. So I'm going to discard the cultist's token and just put on plate mail as I initially saw it when I first wore it, with like the
Now-
glowing runes and the
now-
giant sigil of the.
Now the
equinox sign.
people's eyes go wide, and they see you, and they see this happening, and they half bow to you, like.
They're still in cages.
yeah, they're in the cages, and they're like,
Okay.
they're on the ground, like bowing. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You would have eaten us. Would have eaten us. And one of the men who seems more sturdier than the others, but still like his hand is still shaking wildly, points towards the wall on the far side where there's a small cupboard on the wall.
I open the cupboard. Do I find a key inside?
Yes, there is a key inside. 2 keys actually.
All right. I let out all the prisoners. This is where prayer of healing would come in really handy.
Yeah.
We just have a big powwow and heal everyone to full.
The
Not if you don't have spell slots.
the men and the women go into the big room over here. They freeze for a couple of seconds as they see like what's happening there. But you seem to have empowered them. They do not want to face the same fate. They take up whatever knives, forks, or like a chandelier.
Does anyone look particularly
2 of the men
like
actually do
burly?
look bigger than the others. The one that you saw before and the one that was basically in the furthest cell up north. Funny enough, everybody looks like they could take a fight. Everybody looks pretty. Even the women are pretty
They look well fed.
big. They look well fed.
I look
It's-
whichever guy. I pick whichever. Well, I pulled my spare flail out and I present it to the men, and I say, "Do any of you know how to use this? Or are any of you trained
Okay.
members of militia or anything?" This is my non-magical flail that I
One
started
of
with.
one of the guys moves up and says, "I was part of the guard before they took me here."
Well, take this. I'm sure you know better than I do what your captors' sins are.
Okay, so
Bring down the flail of Astaire upon them.
By the way, so just so you know, because the EDs are gonna basically be your henchmen. Wait a minute. So you do this. You have you have 3 commoners and 2 at guards. Statistics.
I'm gonna put them under mount/pet.
Okay, so 3 commoners,
Commoners.
and 2 guards.
And 2 guards. There were 6 people, weren't there?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, 4,
4,
5.
5.
Okay.
No, 5.
All right, and they all just have like probably D4 silverware.
No, the commoners all have like 1d8 HP that you can roll or take the average,
Yeah.
and the guards have more. I need to look at that. The guards
I meant
have-
their weapons, their attack damages.
Oh yeah. They have like
We can-
1d4.
We can figure out stat blocks as they roll, and I'll start taking track of HP once they start taking damage.
One of the guards says, "Serb, if you don't mind, this is all of us."
There might be more. What have Thimble and Martyr been up to since? I mean, this probably took me a minute or so to find
Martyr?
these and
I go and open this door
inspire these people.
and just look.
You wished you did not open this door. This seems to be the cold room where they keep the corpses they haven't eaten yet.
Okay, at least I know it's in there.
Actually, he doesn't have a problem with that. He's like, oh, these bodies would have been way better for my ritual.
They're so
Yeah.
much fresher. I'm tempted to make 2 more. Are they like unclothed? There's no loot in here.
There's no loot in here.
Okay, I close the door. I'll be like, it looks like the,
one of the men kind of like points at your zombie and says, "Marfa!"
Buddy, hey, buddy! I get in between him and the zombie. Dude, it's not worth it. She's dead. And don't get any ideas just because she's animated. She's still dead. You should probably just leave her alone.
What foul sorcery is this?
Buddy?
exactly. It was foul sorcery that raised these bodies back from the dead, but their will was so strong they decided to help us fight against the people that did this to them rather than obey the evil men who raised them.
Exactly, and we don't want to interfere lest we piss them off and they actually attack us. So why don't we just let them go first and we'll follow behind them, and she'll help you in life as much as she did. She'll help you in death as much as she did in life.
The wizard speaks true. These are holy zombies raised by Astaire's own light.
He looks at you.
And if you
Slightly
and when we have time, when this is all over, I will act as medium and let you speak to your wife. She is still there. Her vocal cords are just somewhat atrophied. You can wave. You can wave at her. That's still her. Archer, make her wave.
I make her way back.
Okay, yes.
I hope she hasn't been dead that long, because I'm not sure if I actually will be able to speak with Dad. We'll find out.
He might not live through the upcoming things. You might not have to ever keep the promise.
The other guard comes up and says, "So what's the plan, sir?"
Do you know what's upstairs?
I know the castle by hand. I've been a guard here. I don't know much. After all, Francesco has come in with his consort. Things have changed a lot.
Okay. Well, long story short, shit sort of hitting the fan outside. And hopefully this will, spark other rebel groups throughout the city.
There is a resistance.
There is
they trying to save
resistance.
us?
The cathedral
Oh,
is destroyed,
no.
and
This whole thing needed to fall.
we're here to do as much damage as we can to the castle, and
Says,
get out and meet up with the rest of the rebel forces on the outside.
So if I may, there is something we.
You may not speak. No, I'm just kidding.
I do not know if this helps. I do not know anything of the arcane, but you and your friends, you seem to be, magic wizards. And, well, the Francesco's concert, she keeps this vial of blood around her neck and asked every servant in the castle to give her a drop of blood. And
So wait, she took your blood.
she shakes his
All
head.
of your blood?
No, not I didn't give it. That's why I'm here.
What about the rest of you? And I look around.
They all shake their heads.
Sounds like some
And-
blood magic. I know just
I-
what to do with this witch.
Good people changed. People that I knew for a lifetime, they became mummies. They would answer every command and do nothing else.
That's not who they really are. It's a compulsion spell. As soon as we destroy the vial, the spell will be lifted.
But our zombies are totally
As you
different.
say, as
Your
you
wife's
say,
doing just what she wants right now.
as you say, sir. So if you want, just ask. I will try and help as much as I can.
Well, the distraction of the temple being destroyed should have pulled a lot of guards out of the castle. So
Yes.
we're basically a hit squad. We're here to kill Francesco and his consort. Do you know where they are?
The missus is always in the apartments. We could easily get there from here, but Francesco usually spends his time in the throne room.
Well,
He kind of thinks we could get to the apartments without going for the throne room.
are the apartments
think-
closer?
Now you're asking me a question that I need to open up map.
Are the apartments closer, and then there's less likely between people between here and the apartments? Because usually killing the caster first is the way to go.
He nods his head. Yes, his lady is staying. It's in the tower, in the north tower here, and pretty
is-
close to that.
What is her name?
She said that her name is Lady Amelia. That's how she introduced herself.
Haven't heard of her. All right.
Yes,
To the
you have.
North Tower.
She's one of the sisters
Stay
of
behind me in this.
the cloud. No, not the cloud tower. The flying castle, right? She's one of the sisters of the flying castle.
You know, I'm not gonna give you any
Must
hints,
be.
but no.
Yeah.
No.
All
Go-
right.
go
I,
on.
I say
Go on,
stay. All right. I instruct him and my henchmen to stay behind me and the zombies, and be prepared for battle.
Okay, so
And then I guess we open the door. Is there like a set of doors at the top of that stairway?
yeah. There's actually not a door, but
Actually,
a
we've
trap
got
door.
this unconscious woman. I was gonna just leave her down here. I'm gonna instruct one of the two of the women to carry the unconscious woman.
Okay, two of the women carry the unconscious woman. So that's basically just
So
one man that's a commoner and two guards.
So I guess I assign the women to the unconscious body. So I guess they
Okay.
can rotate who's carrying, or all three carry if they can find a way, or two can carry and one can guard with a little steak knife.
more crowbar map. Okay,
We
well,
can leave them
that's-
behind if you'd like. Like, just assume that they're trailing 20 feet behind us, and if they, I mean, I guess let us know if they get eaten by a.
Okay, I'll leave them
orangutan.
behind then.
But only the two men will fight.
Okay, only the two men will fight. Good. I am moving you up here right now. Give me 1 second.
How come it's got to be the men that are the trained soldiers, and these women are?
I just rolled
We live
for
in a
it.
sexist world, my friend.
No sexist. I just roll for it. God damn it.
Why can't I'm not going to assign the trained soldiers to unconscious body duty, but
Okay, and let's go back to sanity with crowbar maps. You guys go up from a small trapdoor here in the middle, and you position yourself however you want.
Zombies in front, and I will give the zombies the standing order that they will attack anyone armed.
which way did we come from?
You came from a small trap door over on here.
Trap
between
door?
those tapes. Yeah.
Isn't that a stair? Didn't we just come up the staircase?
Yes, not a staircase. No, there's a small staircase and then a trap door in front of you, like above your head, like here.
And so we had to climb up it.
Yeah, you opened it and you're here.
Okay. So I probably went first, followed by the zombies. Or, yeah. And then which way can we go? I can't. Are there doors?
There are, yes. Don't you see the doors? You should zoom in the map. You should be at 150 zoom in on the map.
Yeah.
You can see it better.
Yeah, I can sort of see. Okay.
Okay, so you can see the doors
So
right
we
now.
all pile
And
in.
The guard says, sir, like he basically says like down here is where you go to the throne room, and this side is where you go to up to the tower.
All right, let's check out the tower first. Maybe if we can capture this the sorceress, we'll have some leverage with Federico or whatever his name was. So I'm gonna go open this door.
Is that the way to the apartments?
That is the way to the apartments. Yes.
All right. You're not gonna let the zombies open the door?
Sure. Let the zombies.
Yeah,
open
let's
the
let the
door.
zombies open the door, guys. I don't really want to, you know.
Yeah, the zombies open all doors.
You know, why don't I just stand on this box? I'm just gonna stand on this box with my bow out.
And they open the door. There's a hallway with another door.
They open that door too.
Yeah, they walk in. They open that door too.
Are you having fun exploring your own dungeon, Chucky?
Yes. And there's the tower going up.
Okay.
And we're supposed to go up.
Okay. So as you go up, because
So
actually,
I think we left the women down in the weird feast basement, cannibal basement.
yeah.
Which is
Right.
really disturbing.
And I instruct the men to take up the rear, so they probably follow behind Thimble.
Okay. So now you can take off the map of stream, you know, because there's no crowbar map going up for the upstairs.
Whatever. I'm gonna
This
leave
is
it
all
for the
this-
time being.
Good. So that's you. You guys go up, and you go up the tunnel. The tunnel go up the stairs about maybe 50 feet up, and you are faced with the door in front of you.
The zombie tries to open the door.
The zombie opens the door, and inside you see what seems to be a extremely beautiful. You have, wow, she is stunning. Sitting on a chair, being fed grapes by just two servants with small blood vials around their neck, and she has like a big
Wait,
blood vial.
can you say that thing about the blood vials a little bit louder?
You brushed over. There's several servants or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Servants,
so I'm
grapes,
gonna-
and blood vials?
So there's
This
this
is-
beautiful
This is
woman.
like that nameless
You-
DM who
yeah.
would be like, "There's an eye, and it's beautiful, and amethyst, and all these swirling things." And I'm like, "What's the eye attached to?" A huge dragon. That's a your initiative.
We had a DM who would go really in depth on like the most minute details and spend like 10 minutes describing a creature, and it's not until minute 10 that you realize she's talking about a dragon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you see this beautiful woman sitting on a just like a hunchback chair. She's being fed grapes by two other servants. The servants have small blood vials around their neck, and she herself has a big, like, basically potion around her neck. more or
Can you
less.
say her name again? Like pronounce it. Like I heard it, Lady Amelia.
Lady Amelia? Yes.
Amelia. Okay.
And to her side, you see two like humanoidic looking creatures, but their features are pointed and they have golden eyes.
Features are pointed, but they still have like 5 fingers.
They have 5 fingers, one head, normal hands.
Uh-huh.
And she just has this one vial of blood around her neck.
Yes, and well, as soon as the zombie opens the door, she raises herself from up there and says, "What's the meaning of this?"
I push past the zombies and step into the room, flail in hand,
Oh,
runes on my chest glowing brilliantly.
you are quite handsome.
Ahem. It's really the armor. I'm actually pretty average looking.
She said, "You are quite handsome. What do I owe the pleasure?"
How many can you remind me how many people are in the room again? So there's
So
two,
two
her, the
servants,
two
servants,
creepy
The
henchmen.
two creepy henchmen and her. That's it.
Okay, so servants, you're free to go. Get out before this gets ugly.
She does like this with her fingers, and the
Did
servants.
the servants start to move, or did they? How do they?
The servants start to
react
move.
the situation.
They move in front of like you.
Is
about
she
10
like?
feet.
Is she still sprawled out on a bed?
She is still sprawled out on a chair. The other 2 henchmen are basically like with their hands, their swords.
How big is the room?
As you see the tunnel, or as you see this, like it's 15 feet by 15 feet, about that.
So this is a tiny room.
This is not a very big room. Yes.
So this is yeah.
Okay.
So we're sort of I'm sliding past the zombies to step into it. I'm trying to get the servants to leave, but
I
Does
kind
the
of
rest of the
push.
party
I
follow me
push
into the room, or do
past
you wait in the hallway?
Bowen, and say, "My lady, I have brought you these, my prisoners, and this gift." And I pull out from my belt a dagger with a skull on the hilt of it, and I hand it out to her, and like very kind of like as if this stapler were a dagger, very like dramatically. "And if you would please slay the first one with it, all will be well." And I
Thimble,
turn
what is the
around
meaning of this?
and look at the party and go, and like give you a wink as I do it.
Okay, so you do that. So you actually move towards the.
I try to look natural, standing there with my flail still in my hand, and I'm
Okay, so you move in front. I'm just making like a small little map over here that you guys can get how this looks like. It's a pretty small room. It's supposed to be circular, but just leave it at this.
Is there any way to close the turn order?
Yeah, I could just.
Okay.
close it.
Oh, so we can't close it ourselves.
No.
Okay.
No.
Cool. Well, never mind then. Doesn't matter.
and there's a staircase somewhere, isn't there?
Behind you, Bowen. Exactly. You just came for it.
Okay.
So you have 2 servants.
And there's
in
5 other
front.
people crammed into this room.
Yeah, it's actually no one.
They're
Yeah,
huge.
They're huge. Yeah, let's make this room a bit bigger.
Well, you already said the room is only like 15 feet wide.
It's just this is like zoom in. We're zooming in the room right now. It's still 15 feet wide, but we're zooming in just to make the production value better. Let's turn zombies around. Okay, so you move in front.
Wait, which way is front? This way is front?
This
Are
way is
those-
front.
Are those guys our henchmen?
The
Or are those the servants?
No,
The
there's no
squares, the purple squares are my henchmen.
Okay.
Yeah, and the things in front are the servants.
Okay, so let's make a 2 golden eyes over on here, and we'll make something.
And where is the lady?
She is in between them, like basically, Fimbo is right in front of her right now.
So
And,
two-
and they're on a bed, aren't they? You said she was
is on a
sprawled
bed.
out
I'm
on a
basically
bed.
just gonna put it. Yeah. She basically sprawled on the bed.
Here's the map, guys, but it's not that useful.
So 2 servants, 2 golden eyes, and the check.
Golden eyes.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what's happening. Sorry for the bad map here. We have an upstairs for this.
Fine. I wasn't even expecting this, but yeah, I guess it helps sort of.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
hand her the
Gets
dagger.
across how messy the room
Give
the
me
skull.
a persuasion check.
or deception, perhaps.
She's
was
not
gonna s-
lying.
Yeah.
She's basically just giving her something.
Persuasion
and
or
saying, "Kill her."
performance to pretend
I
like
guess
it's...
Yeah.
I
She's
didn't
not
deliver
lying.
the whole "you shall be cleansed in the light of a stair" thing.
Yeah.
I just said servants get out before it gets ugly. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, give me that roll.
That's
Okay.
an 11 is my persuasion. Oh, I'm sorry, that's my performance check. Whoops. If it's persuasion, that's actually 3 less than that. So
Okay,
an
so-
8.
She takes the dagger and smiles at you. Ooh, the other one is carrying items. Magical they seem.
My flail's glowing
Interesting.
as
It's
like
are
a-
these holy runes on my on my chest.
She looks at she looks at you again. A stair, isn't it? I recognize the runes.
You say
Why are
she's saying
you
this about the
here,
dagger?
No,
She's
she's
ignoring
looking
you,
at
apparently,
looking at
and
Bowen. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
kind of ignoring.
Denying-
I
She likes
She looked
the
at the dagger.
weird.
She's kind of
What?
ignoring it right now.
Mistress! This dagger! And we must use it to slay these infidels.
You are a believer? What is the name of your god, little one?
My eyes.
I
like,
believe
twitching a
no
little bit.
one.
I'm really. Not
I am a
following his
mercenary
plan.
and here to make a killing.
She smiles at you. This one is cute. I might keep it.
I am yours to command. But first, slay my former masters, and I will be
Okay.
all yours.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. I don't know what's going on. Servants, can you please leave the room?
The servants take out daggers. They look at you. They look at you with blank faces. It's like this.
Well, they're armed. The zombies' command kicks in.
Damn it!
Okay, what does the zombie?
So
what
roll,
do the zombies
roll,
do?
make your rolls to hit, and I guess let's all roll initiative. So
You
zombie
bastards
surprise,
ruined my
zombie
plan!
surprise round. They surprised all of us.
12
Okay, that's a hit.
initiative.
Sorry. Yeah. No, roll me the hit for zombies first. Before we do anything else. Zombies first.
So that's a 9 and a 15.
The 9 misses. The 15 hits.
So 1d6 plus... I get my proficiency bonus. That's 4. 6 damage?
Yeah, this guy dies.
Excellent.
And oh, you killed a servant. Too bad I like that blonde one. And like the guy behind you, Bowen says, "Master, I know these people. They're being charmed. This is not them."
Non-lethal damage, everyone, on the servants. Non-lethal damage.
Yeah,
Zombies?
when my turn comes around, I'll make sure to mention that to the zombies.
Well, one of them is already dead and gold in the ground, and she isn't. The others, like the henchmen, are not taking out any weapons. It doesn't seem like they're actually.
You said they were putting their hands on the hilts of swords.
Yeah, but they're not taking out the weapons. Like they're still staring at their mistress.
Well, let's resolve initiative order and see what happens.
Okay. So let's.
So did you just wait? That zombie that woman just got slain straight up.
That woman just got
Dead.
slain straight out, and she doesn't. Yeah,
She probably had like 1 HP or something.
No, 1d4 commoner. I can't add turn to something like that, so I'm gonna add turn to her. She is now the golden eyes. Have I missed anybody?
12?
Yes, Martha. I have missed Martha. Okay, so it's about your zombies. What's your zombies initiative?
Oh, I totally missed my zombies. Can they just have the same initiative for simplicity?
Yeah, we can do it same.
Okay,
what's
there
your
are 2.
What's your Okay, Bowen, what's your initiative?
2.
My zombies go before you because their dex mod's higher.
Okay. What's your thimble?
12.
12.
All right, if I can, all right, everybody, just calm down. False alarm. Premature zombie attack.
Yeah, that was kind of a vague order in hindsight. I'm gonna have to be better about that in the future. Maybe I should just always instruct them to do non-lethal damage. Just in case.
Okay, so
Non-lethally eat their
she
brain.
goes at first. She just says the same thing she said. The other servant just stays there. There's absolutely nothing. The henchmen have their hands on their weapons, but they're not doing anything. They seem prepared for something. Fimble, you'd be first.
Okay. Well, this didn't work. So I'm going to stab the woman with the dagger.
To be fair, it's not like combat has broken out yet.
No, but the zombies started attacking people.
Yeah, a zombie just probably ripped someone's throat out. but
Okay, so
aside from
you
that,
attack.
I attacked the
everyone's
woman with the
calm.
dagger.
Okay, 1 second before you do that.
all of a
Something
sudden,
else.
triggered reactions go off, and 3 people leap on Thimble.
Well, maybe surprise. Maybe surprise. I was just on her
No.
side a moment ago.
No,
Maybe
she-
surprise.
She just had it. She had initiative before you, and she just prepared an action or something.
Oh, I need to find 1 second. Okay, found no creatures. The two guys at the side take out their like scimitars and start attacking at you with the reactions. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay, they both horribly miss. And she just casts a spell. Give me a... Oh, too many characters. One sec. Make sure that this is what... Let me open the spells thing real fast. No, I'm coming back right now. Oh, that's wrong. I opened your Emgo
I
thing again.
Should my guys go at my initiative, or should I have separate initiative for my?
Do you have a separate
I-
initiative for your henchmen?
Yeah, can I get a
You
stat
should have
block?
separate.
Is there like stat blocks?
Yes,
in the...
yes.
Yeah, for
yes,
guards.
guard.
Here,
Guard,
I'll get it for you.
Okay, good.
So I don't know what there is. Probably just 10 deck or 0 dex mod, right? Oh wow, my henchmen would have gone first, but I haven't given them an order yet. So if you want to throw them in the initiative order at 18.
Okay, give me a wisdom saving throw.
It's probably
Thimble or
worse.
me?
Thimble.
Thimble.
11. Is she casting a spell?
She is
Yes.
casting a spell. Yeah.
Can you?
So I go to stab her, and before I can get my dagger from my side to her body, she goes poof and casts a spell.
She
I don't
was-
think you
yeah,
can
she was-
prepare. You can't prepare
You
spells.
prepare an action. She can prepare an action.
You can prepare actions to cast spells.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
If you, but it kind of sucks to do it normally because if you don't end up casting it, like your trigger's not met, you lose the spell slot, even though you don't actually end up casting the spell.
Okay.
It's a really bad idea in like 99% of cases.
No.
Unless you're an NPC who's just sitting here lounging around with full spell slots, waiting
Yeah.
for someone to wander in.
Okay, so what's that save there? What did you give?
Oh, I got an 11. I got screwed.
Okay, so you will be taking. Oh, let's see how much damage you take. You take 4 psychic damage.
All right.
That's pretty crappy attack. She probably just prepped a cantrip or something.
Okay, so I still stab her with the dagger,
You still stab with a dagger. Let's see what
and I
happens.
don't have surprise,
You do not have surprise.
and I don't have advantage because she's casting
You
a
do
spell
not have
next to me,
advantage.
right? That's
do
not a
have
thing,
advantage. Nope.
because she's distracted and like in mid spell casting when I'm stabbing her.
No.
That's 21 plus whatever magical properties the dagger has.
Okay, you're attacking with the. Well,
The
she
skull
took the
dagger.
from your hand. She took the dagger from your hand.
She
You
did.
gave it. Yeah. She took the dagger. As I said, she was playing with it. Oh, she has magical items.
All right, cool. Well, then I'm just gonna have to count that as my rapier attack,
Okay.
and
roll
I'll
damage.
just increase my damage significantly. Thank you. Well, I guess I do 7.
not.
Significantly.
Hey, I would have had to. Yeah, I guess this is. Yeah. Oh well.
Significantly.
All right, and then because I can do shit, I'm going to take the disengage action as a bonus action and run in a circle around everybody because they can't provoke opportunity attacks from
So
me.
you're just running in circles around.
I
the
just
room.
run in a circle around everyone because they can't, because I'm disengaged, and then I run back to the
So,
same spot I was before.
Yeah, it's like that. You know that idea. It's like, I can do it. I can do it, so I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Ryan, there's a file with the guard stat block in Skype.
Can you? I might need you to send that again. I clicked download and I accidentally clicked cancel because I thought it. Or yeah, it wasn't loading the download immediately.
I can send it again.
Or is there a way
Okay.
that I can load a file that I accidentally rejected?
No. No, you reject it. You can't get it.
It's
It
lost
takes
forever.
me like 2 seconds to click it. It's not that big.
Okay. So next in line after that, we would have
Artur.
Martur.
Okay. For the record, I still look like a 1T.
Oh yeah.
Because it hasn't been an hour yet.
Oh crap. We didn't. Yeah.
I completely forgot about that, to be honest. So, yeah.
Just putting that out there. Okay. I want to make a call, like a called shot at the vial
Do it.
with Scorching Ray.
Okay, I would say disadvantage on that, but you can do it.
Let's see. Does disadvantage drop? 8 to hit.
No.
All right. The second one. 9.
Nope.
7.
Nope. Wow. Wow. Count that. You just learned to count to 3 backwards.
That
1, 2, 3.
really sucks.
That was great,
Wow.
man.
That was amazingly bad. That was actually one of the worst rolls we've seen in this campaign yet, I think.
Well, I mean, it's disadvantage. It's not supposed to be great, right?
Yeah, but still, 1, 2, 3.
I think we
Okay.
probably still got the record on the most recent dicing with death for a -4 attack
Mhm.
roll.
A
Wow.
legitimate -4 attack roll.
Anyway, and my bonus action, I tell my zombies to deal non-lethal damage and to ignore the servant and attack the golden eyes.
Okay, attacking the golden eyes.
And then I will back up to here.
And they move over on here. And
Well, it's not their turn yet.
It's actually their turn, yeah, because there are 2 initiative.
Oh, we're already at 2? Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at
crazy.
the initiative order. It's
All
right
right,
here.
all right, all right. I just can't believe that happened that fast.
That happened that fast. So do your zombies attacks?
Yeah, I keep having to look it up. So it's +3. It's a miss. That's a hit, I would assume.
There's a hit.
D6 + 4. 6 damage.
Okay, 6 points of damage. Next in line. Next zombie.
That was both of them.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
think
One
it's
failed.
me.
One failed. Okay. So we have Bo next.
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk over to the dead woman and kneel beside her and lay my left hand on her forehead and cast Spare the Dying.
Okay, Gaspar the Dying. She is not dead.
Yeah, stable at 0 HP.
No, she wouldn't. No, maybe she would be. I don't know. Depends on how much HP she had. Never mind. Don't mind me.
Okay. And then I guess I will walk right there. And I'm not sure what orders to give to my men even. This is just such a clusterfuck. Guard the door, men. Guard the door.
The man guard the door.
Is she still laying down, lady?
She
whatever?
is not.
stood
laying
up.
down. No, she stood up. But I don't have any. So just she's staying up.
Sharky doesn't have any icons of girls standing. He lets them all lying down.
You heard it here first.
All right, so
Anyway.
so I guess we're just standing on the bed. Pillow
Yep.
fight.
Pillow fight. It's her turn.
And it's Lady Shayla's turn.
Huh? Lady
Or
Shayla?
Lady Wyla.
Amelia.
Lady Amelia.
Wow, Shayla, you are freaking up the names.
Lady Shayla was one of your characters. What?
yes,
She was on our
she-
side.
She was on your side. She was a sister
s-
of the shadow.
We still didn't like her. For the record.
I don't know. She gave
At
me
least
some good.
initially.
She
I
gave
don't
me
think
some good
it's actual
spells.
NPC you've liked until now. Okay, anyway. This creature starts
She's a creature.
laughing. Yes, this creature starts laughing. And it turns from the beautiful woman that it was into a creature with green skin, a long nose, long white hair, and teeth black as the night. Long crossed talons on her hands, and she starts trying to claw your face out.
Well, that's a thing. She attacking
Yes.
me?
Yes. And by the way, you know what this creature is. You have a 22 and a 19. Yes, you do.
The 22 hits. Is it? You mean it's an undead creature that we've
No,
seen?
no, no. You've used this creature before in a 2-year campaign with.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But Bowen wouldn't really.
Out of character, we know what this creature is.
Yeah,
Yes, out of character, you know this creature is. So
I
you
guess.
take a hit for.
But I don't know what they're like in this edition. If they are, yeah. I don't think a party of 5th level characters could take down a hag in 2e.
Yeah. It's
But
Well,
we'll see.
you take 14 damage from this. You'll see what happens.
There's a ton. There's like 3 different types of hags in this edition, I think. So it depends on like what it is.
There were always 3 types:
I mean, she's green.
green, anise,
That's a
and
little
sea hags, or something like that.
Okay, yeah, so you take 14 points of damage from that claw, and the other one misses you. Next in line after that, we have this guy.
My
who
guards.
starts-
Oh no, that's the. Okay, yeah.
Oh, your guards as well, yeah.
My
your
guards are
guards-
18.
Yeah,
but
your
they're not.
guards are just.
They're
right.
probably just standing there, readying actions. Or
They're just
I haven't
standing
really
there.
given them orders.
The servant starts stabbing at Thimble.
I do not reduce any of the damage from the servants.
Yeah, you do not hit. You're not hit. You're okay.
Cool.
Okay, we then have Goldeneye.
I shout back, "Guards, restrain that servant!"
Okay, the guys will be doing that.
Or not guards, or
on their turn.
men.
Golden Eyes. Thimble,
So
my
I think
friend. Give me 2 Constitution
my guys
saves.
should go just after the.
You guys went. You guys go at. I was just saying.
They go
at-
just after the servant. They go at 18.
Yeah, and they just stood at the door. That's what he told him.
No, but the,
that's what
you
I'm
said
trying to
make 2
establish.
cons
the
Is
servant,
it-
the
can I-
servant went first at 19, and then the
Yeah.
mention should go.
Can I give them orders between?
Yeah.
Or do I?
I mean, you can basically give them orders on your turn.
So I'm saying, so my order to restrain the servant is what I was
It's,
trying.
it's going in. It's going in next turn because you used your free action already to tell them to stop to bar the door. And now next.
That
turn,
wasn't a
you're
free.
gonna
That was on my turn that I told them to guard the door, and they didn't get a
go-
turn.
You're right. That's a good point. That's a
Chucky, are these poison? Is this a con save against poison? Because if so, I have
This is a con
advantage.
save- This is a con save against poison, yes.
Okay.
Actually, no, wait. This might be not. This might be because it being magical. It might not count.
Let me double check. I mean, if it's magical poison, it should still count because it's still poison.
It's basically poison spray. I'm just looking at it. Succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take poison damage.
Yeah. So
You have advantage on
that's-
saving throws against poison. You have resistance against poison damage,
Yeah,
Okay.
that all applies.
which
Yeah,
I
so-
should have used when we were fighting the guys with the poison blades, but I had forgotten about it.
We did
problem.
last week when we did that.
Okay, good.
All right. So my question was, can I deliver?
21 and 20.
Okay.
Okay. Both of those are makes. And if
So
I'm
so
correct-
I need to give orders on my turn for a separate initiative turn? Can I just have them wait and go on my turn with me or something? It seems
can on the
utterly
same turn.
impractical.
That's how
I mean,
it
it's
goes.
not like they're automatons. that have to
That's
give orders to
I mean, that's how my zombies work, but my zombies can't do anything without commands, whereas these people
Yeah.
are capable
Yeah.
of independent thought.
So basically, you can have them at the same initiative as you would make it a lot easier to manage. And whatever you say to them, that's what they'll be doing after you.
It seems kind of okay. Whatever. It's fine for now.
Okay, and you take no actual damage from this. They start puffing noxious green gas from their fangs, but you just that stinks, and you take no damage. And next in line after that, we have Thimble.
All right, Thimble, rapier out still. Bonus action to disengage and move beside the woman. Can I get behind her?
Okay. You cannot get behind. No, there's like a bed. She's gonna like.
I can't stand on the
He's
bed.
up-
Isn't
he's
it
up
like a
against-
queen size bed? It's a big bed, right?
He's
It's
up
a
against the
princess
wall.
bed, but she's kind of up against the wall.
She is at the far end of the bed, at the headboard or whatever.
Yeah, and Bowen is at the front.
Oh, I see. Okay, well then I just get on her side.
Yeah, you can get on the side. That's no problem.
Okay. I don't think there's any way I can get advantage here. We're not technically flanking. He would have to move to her other side to be flanking.
Yeah.
So I guess for now I just make a normal attack with my rapier. 27.
27
But-
is a hit.
Bowen is adjacent to her, so
So you get your.
I get 17 damage.
Okay.
And
so
then,
you have it
As
forward.
as my bonus action, I will hide under the bed.
You will hide under the bed. Okay, give me a stealth check.
24.
You are hidden under the bed. You are the monster under the bed. Every child will be scared about you. They will be scared of you. There will be stories told about Thimble Grayskull, the monster, the boogeyman under the bed. Okay, next in line after that, on the initiative order, we have Marfer. What's up, Marfer?
I'll move adjacent to her, and I'll give a reaction that as soon as I have advantage, I will make a called attack against the vial with the hammer and its anti-magicness. And then I will tell my zombie as a bonus action on its turn to move adjacent to me and give me advantage with the help action. And I'll tell the other one to help Bowen, so he also will have advantage.
Okay, good. So,
Actually, no, I'll have him help Thimble, because Thimble having advantage means more.
Okay. So your zombie first goes and helps Thimble, and the other zombie goes what?
So they'll just move to here, which shouldn't provoke an eye
Okay.
from anyone.
Let's see about Bowen.
Wait, well, once they're in position, my reaction goes off.
Oh, okay, good.
7, 23.
Is a hit?
Called shot against the necklace.
Okay, give me damage.
12 damage.
You smack her, and the vial breaks. And you see dismay on her face. Despair, even. No! She screams wildly, well, as her deformed face kind of widens up as far as if you think like her jaw would break. And
I break
after
a necklace.
that,
You shall not use their blood to enslave anyone ever again!
and you can see like the man behind, like, what have I done? What have I done? And he like falls to his knees and starts sobbing.
The servant did, or one of
The servant here. This guy.
Okay.
So whatever the golden eyes are, they're more evil.
Yep. And oh yeah, but when you roll the high on UNT, these are UNT pure bloods. The servants. And let's see about her.
Yeah.
She is.
I don't know what I rolled to get that, but sure.
19. 19 on the checks, no roll them.
Roll them.
Okay, so she's get pretty pissed off, and she joins her hands like this, and she turns invisible.
As a reaction?
That's her
No.
turn.
No, it's not her turn. I got skipped. I
Huh?
get a turn.
No, oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you got skipped.
And I have
Oh,
henchmen.
you're right. You are right. You have
We've,
actually.
we've delayed until my turn. They haven't done anything. on that yet.
Let's go back to you, Bowen. Go.
All
I have
right.
skipped for some reason. Go.
All right. I'm going to be making an attack against the hag. But I will whisper to the person who's having an existential crisis. You have not done anything that you cannot atone for if you convert to the sign of light. Men, someone get her a pamphlet. Someone get her a pamphlet. Join the forces of Astaire today as I make an attack. Plus
Okay.
6. 20.
20 is a hit.
Probably should have used a weapon charge. But what I will do is use my last bonus attack. I only need an hour to recharge those. I should have snuck that in. Oh, wow. Okay, that's not going to happen. All right, so 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And I-
so
Gesture my henchmen to, on their turn, they move up and they start assisting the prisoner, I guess. And they will,
Okay.
the one with the flail will, I can't move them, but
tell me.
it'll
he goes.
flank the thing, I think, while he's doing this.
Okay, he flanks the thing.
Stand guard, and one of them will like pat him on the back.
Yep. So on her turn, as I said before,
He
she
can
takes-
do the help action so that someone could attack it and have advantage.
Yeah.
Or he could actually attack it with a flail. I don't know.
She turns invisible, so you don't see her anymore on her turn.
I guess I might as well just be making random attack rolls, huh?
You can if you want to.
Yeah, technically.
Let's see what they can do.
Okay, disadvantage though.
Why would he have disadvantage? This is against against the guard on the left.
With the henchman.
This is one of my
Huh?
henchmen against one of her henchmen.
Oh, your henchman. Sorry, I was thinking you were making a sentinel feat attack or random sentinel feat attack to see if
No.
if
Not
she
yet.
was moving away to
We're-
attack.
We're not there yet.
Well, it is her
So
turn.
assuming
go on.
Assuming an 18 is a hit, four
18
damage.
is a hit. This guy takes 4 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and yeah,
That's all.
She turns invisible. So you have your sentinel feat. If you want to use it, she might have moved. She might not have moved.
Yeah. Assuming she moved, I will be flailing wildly.
Okay, give me 2. So that's a disadvantage basically.
Can you take?
So the 13 is
Okay.
the one that
Yeah,
gets
you
hit.
do not feel like it hits anything.
Maybe I can't make the attack if I can't see them. Is that what you're thinking, Justin?
I'm reading. Yeah.
I don't know if
You
I have
that you
this.
can see moves out of your reach. You actually
Okay,
don't get
so
away.
that didn't happen. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you do not see anything, but you do hear the door opening behind you.
Bitch is fast.
Super fast. Super fly.
Oh yeah, that's too easy. Okay, and let's see about this guy's still on the ground. He's being raised up by these guys, and he's like, "Come on, you okay, you can do this. This is not uprising. We're taking them down." And next in line after that, we have Golden Eyes, who seem pretty dismayed at everybody around. So
Your mistress has abandoned you.
they kind of raise their hands with their scimitars, and they put the
Do they drop their
scimitars
scimitars or do they?
They kind of put the scimitars on the ground, yeah, and do this. We surrendered.
I think Thimble's the first one of us to act. I will probably be sprinting to the door to see if I can track the woman down, but Thimble first.
Thimble?
Thimble first.
Okay, so the woman's out the door,
Yes, the woman is out the door.
but I was under the bed. Would I have
You
seen
under
her
the-
exit the door?
You would have.
You'd have she turned invisible, so
I
you
would have
do not-
heard her get off
and
the
you would have
bed.
heard. Oh yes,
Yes.
you would have heard her get
And
off
then
the bed.
and then you would have
and
not
then you
seen
heard-
feet.
And you would have heard the
Did
door
not see-
open, and you would have heard
Yeah.
me say, "Your mistress has abandoned you." I think you
Yeah.
can piece together that she.
I think I
left.
can
don't
piece
know
it
if you know
together.
She's invisible.
All right, so I will move over here with the bonus disengage, so that I can just walk past everybody.
You could also
Okay.
probably just come out the other side of the bed, the foot of the bed, or something. You were stealth; they can't see you.
Yeah, but I think I then have to crawl the foot of the bed, and so I lose a few feet of movement while, like, if the bed is 4 feet long, 4 feet from me to the end of it, then it would take 8 feet of movement to do it.
Yeah, but
You know
if
what?
don't-
No, that's
if
way
you
better
don't
because then I can
disengage,
just
you
dash.
can
Yeah, I'll just do that. So I'll crawl at the end, poke my head out the door. What do I see out the door?
A empty staircase.
But it's this doorway that we're coming out of, right? This bottom one.
Yes.
No, it's the spiral staircase that we.
No,
that you-
yeah,
that we
you know,
climbed
no,
up.
yeah. You go.
Okay,
Like,
so does this, like, out the door literally leads into a downward staircase, right?
exactly.
I pull my rapier out in front of me, and I charge down the staircase with it pointed directly in front of me, so anything in front of me will be hit by it. And I continue moving shit because I should be able to move much farther than her. Because I dashed as a bonus action.
Okay.
So you're running down the staircase to stab
With my rapier out in front of me.
Yeah, Lance. So I think just an attack roll at disadvantage makes sense to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
thinking.
mean,
as
he's
well.
attacking something he can't see, assuming
Yeah.
she's on that path, which she probably
Give me an
is.
attack or disadvantage. If you miss, you basically are either just missing or going past her. Who knows? We'll see.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would run into her even if I didn't stab her, you know?
Yeah.
Well, you kind of
15.
You don't
Also,
stab
wait,
her.
would I get any sort of advantage for back attack here? Because then the
No,
two of them cancel
no.
each other out.
and then you'd still go.
Wouldn't I? I would get advantage for back attack as this,
Yeah,
like,
unless she's turned around, it cancels out.
Even
back
if-
attack
you
and
still
high
have a six.
ground and surprise.
You'd Evos have a 6. You'd still have a 6, even if you had normal. Still a 6. So it doesn't matter. You still fail.
What do you mean I still have a
So,
6?
If you have
If you had
advantage,
advantage. it
Oh.
cancels out advantage.
I
so
see
it's
what you
still a
mean.
6.
if you have
So you
advantage
run
and
up,
disadvantage, they can't.
Poof, and you do not hit her, but you do ram your face into someone's thigh. And there's like a bit of slime on your face right now.
Okay, as my move action, because I'm still not done, you can do multiple things. My move
you
action
can,
will
yeah.
consist of climbing on its back. And there are rules in the DMG for climbing on creatures.
What about climbing on invisible?
I think.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think we actually did the same thing with the troll. Like we actually went by the rules, if I'm correct.
An
Probably.
invisible troll.
Yeah, I think with the troll. Yeah, with the troll, we actually think we did the same thing with the good thing with the acrobatics check because I think it is an acrobatics check. Oh,
Climb, there's rules for climbing on creatures. Is this in the DMG?
Yes, it's in DMG.
Hmm.
There's a lot of rules in the DMG. DMG is
Yeah.
extremely useful. I
I didn't
not
get that for
understand-
Christmas, so I'll need to be buying it for myself.
I do not
future.
understand why Wizards of the Coast has released all the free books separately. That's one of the worst things they've ever done. That's kind of
That's sort of how they've done every edition since
I
the
know,
dawn of time.
Yeah, it's dumb.
feels stupid.
A creature wants to jump. Okay, a small or medium creature has little.
She's a medium creature. You're a small creature. Just for the.
Yeah.
While you guys are working that out, who's next up?
Next up after
You
that
are.
we have you see a tier. So the Golden Eyes have gone, surrendering, Thimble, and then we have Martha.
Okay. I command my zombies to follow after me on their turn as quickly as possible. And
We have 2 prisoners, by the way.
Okay,
guess
so I make an acrobatics check versus her acrobatics check,
Okay,
and if I
good, yeah,
win,
somebody
then
close
I
to the
climb on
window.
her successfully.
But you
So it's-
probably get disadvantage because you can't see her.
Yeah. Yeah,
Thank you,
maybe.
Ryan. Dude, you're killing me here.
yeah, I would have given you disadvantage. You do
It's
know
your
I love my
inspiration.
disadvantage.
20. I still beat her.
Wow. Oh, let me see actually what's her dex. Yes. Yes. Funny enough, she rolled an actual weight 18 when with her. Yeah, you make it. I was not.
You rolled a
expecting-
natural 18 plus 1 or something like that.
Yeah, and well, that's really funny. You made it. Good job. You are now on the invisible hag's
And
back.
with my speech remaining, guys, I'm on her! Hurry up! I need help!
Let's see how this goes.
Is this at the base of the staircase or in the hallway below? I guess
This
we don't
is
know,
this.
but
You don't know, yeah.
but for
you don't
Neil's
see-
information.
Neil is basically at the half of the staircase.
Okay.
It's like she moved like 15 feet down the staircase. No, like not half because it's 50 tall, so just 50 feet out. So Martha, what do you do?
how far down the stairs is she? Like how many
15 feet.
feet
I
of
mean,
movement?
You don't see her.
Oh yeah, how many?
You see Thimble floating in the air.
Yeah, how far down is Thimble?
15 feet. 15 feet from the door to the staircase.
So I could get all the way to her, or I could cast see invisibility. Those are my options.
Oh, chat is saying it takes an action
To what?
What?
to do that.
To climb on a
on
creature?
Yeah. Yeah.
How is that taking action? It's a move. Just like climbing up a building.
Hmm.
I cast see invis, and I'll end my turn.
You guys see invis? Okay,
Yeah.
so if you're at the where are you right now?
I'm at the very top of the stairs.
Okay, so you see her.
Oh, it does say the smaller creature uses its action.
But you know what? I am gonna allow you to keep on back or her right now.
I think
because there's an
narratively-
awesome action. Yeah, there's an awesome
narratively
action.
that makes sense.
I will let you do it, but in the future we'll have it as an
Okay, well, if that's not the case, if I can't do that, then I would use the rest of my move to go back up the stairs and then jump towards her, kind of like Superman style, to
Neil,
land on top.
Neil,
One way or the other, I'm
jumping still-
lending on this person.
You are on this person. Don't worry about
Okay.
it. I'm allowing you to be on this person. Okay.
Archer detects her.
Martha has half detected her, and then we have zombies. What are the orders of the zombies, Martha?
They were to follow me. At best speed.
You can move them.
And I guess they'll actually end on the platform with me, because it didn't occur to me that I would want to send them further down.
Okay. And let's see about Bowen.
Okay, I will say, men, stay here, secure the prisoners, and I vault the 15 feet off the bed, out the door, down the staircase, and push my way past Martyr and flail wildly at this invisible hag. Do we have it flanked?
No, because
Thimble on
Martha
top of it?
If
Yeah, Martha hasn't reached it. Have you reached it, Martha?
No.
No, I'm at the top of the stairs.
No, so he hasn't reached it.
But I can see her.
And Thimble is on her. That's about it.
Is Thimble being on her count as flanked? Or do I have a back attack?
is she grappled? She's not grappled.
She's not grappled. No, you're just on her.
If you
I'm
lie
trying to
down,
figure out
I will be
I have
flanking her.
disadvantage or not? Because there's
If-
still... I was assuming I would still have disadvantage.
You
If
still have
you
disadvantage,
if you crouch really low to the ground and stab upward, I will be on the opposite side of her, and you will have advantage, which will cancel out the disadvantage.
I do not have any more channel divinities, so that is a miss.
Okay, good.
And I don't have any more bonus actions. No, I think that's it.
That's it. Okay, let's see what happens next.
And I assume there's, if my men are feeling brave enough, they're arresting the Yonti upstairs.
Gonna come back and they're gonna be dead.
Okay, next in line after that we have we have her. She is clawing at you.
Okay, wait, it's the hag next, isn't it?
Yeah, Hag is next. She's clawing at.
Is she moving away?
She is. You see Fimble moving away.
Yeah, so I'm taking my attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Damn
You
it.
fail. And well, she still claws at Fimble.
Yeah.
So we have 2 attacks on Fimble. Wow, critical hit and critical fail.
I have the damage of the
Her
crit.
invisibility breaks as soon as she attacks, correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
my invisible breaks, but she moves 30 feet in front.
So then I actually didn't have disadvantage on that. I still miss, but I wouldn't.
No,
She
because
moved and then attacked.
reaction.
Okay. Okay.
Move
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
attack.
All right.
Okay,
Cool.
so then we have, as I said, a critical hit and a critical fail.
Critical hit is halved.
Okay.
Ms. Gracegrove will be okay.
Miss Gracegrove takes 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage?
sorry, Chucky.
I've heard people pronounce it.
Skype
Cookie.
auto-corrected
Yes.
Chucky to Chuggy.
I've heard people pronounce it cookie, shuki, chuckster, or chunky. I have never heard
Not
chubby.
us. It's autocorrect.
Chubby
Yes.
as anyone.
It's
And now-
CHUKY enter, and it came out chubby.
Eh.
God damn it. God damn it. So
I
I did
didn't
not
even
think
know
that so many nicknames could come from Chucky.
Didn't
Anyway.
even know Skype had autocorrect.
Anyway,
Yep.
yeah, we'll just finish up this combat.
Maybe if you capitalize, it doesn't.
So she calls
Yeah,
after you take this
capitalizing
damage,
is
and let's continue on. Let's move further, faster. Let's see, we have the golden eyes.
did mine
Something's
auto-
happening. Have no idea what's happening. Fimble, you're on top of her. What's happening, Fimble?
I
Come on, you're
stab
winding
her. I dual wield. I rapier her, and I short
You
sword
rapier
her.
Okay, you
Wait,
basically
yeah.
just stab down.
Oh shit! Rapier's not a finesse weapon. Actually, I can't.
Yes, it is.
No, not a light weapon. I can't dual wield it.
Oh no.
True.
So I just
Mm.
rapier.
The whole. No, I think this doesn't matter.
Actually, hold on. No, I will use a move action to move around to the other side of her, so that Ryan's on the opposite side. So we're now
So you
flanking.
basically have your breasts in her eyes. Her nose, by the way, is pretty straight and pretty long. So I mean, you have your own image of how this looks like, but she has a very straight and pointy nose, and you're trying to stay on her face.
Yeah, and then I go to stab her, and as I do so, I say, Thumbelina, tickle her nose! Because if her nose is like in my boobs, Thumbelina's underneath her nose.
Okay, good.
17 to hit?
17 hit is a hit. Exactly.
25 damage, and we need to hurry up because Justin needs to go. So
You know
next,
what? No, this is enough.
Is that a killing blow?
That is a killing blow.
Oh, she didn't have nearly as much piece. I wasted seeing Viz.
Yeah. No,
Oh.
she rolled very poorly.
I mean, we're pretty much out of fighting. I mean, I guess I got a ton of temp HP, but
Yeah.
not as spell slots. We are pretty
Well,
much cause as
You
much
kill
trouble
her,
in here
and
as
she
we're gonna
like
cause. I would
falls
guess.
down screaming, and one of the other guards comes down and says, "Sir, we've tied out the whatever those things are."
In 6 seconds? You're quick, son. I'm gonna keep you around. All right. I think this seems like a reasonable stopping point.
This seems
right?
like a reasonable stopping point. You can hear fighting, shouting, and a lot of movement coming from outside.
I'm not sure what that could be. Perhaps.
Maybe it's the uprising that we've been working
Yeah,
towards.
perhaps Chef Boyardee's men.
And I think that is a good.
Oh, yes, that's his name. We're gonna call him Chef Boyardee from now on.
Seriously? Okay, good. So, you guys do shout outs until I do XP, or do you want me to do XP afterwards?
I really gotta go, guys.
yeah, we'll just do it next week.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do XP next week.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're in the
All right.
middle of a castle. We're not leveling up right now.
Quickest shoutouts possible. Ryan,
Thanks for watching. Dicing with Death tomorrow.
tomorrow. Justin,
Check me out at Cavalier Guest on Twitch. I stream Hearthstone Monday through Friday from 1 to 5 p.m. PST. I think I actually get Legend the first time this season for the record. I'm currently rank 1.
Nice. Chucky.
Check out Reddit on Koibu. Koibu Reddit is going to be Honorbound Q&A, post out questions, whatever you want to ask. My Twitch is twitch.tv/Chucky616. Same on Twitter. I stream a lot of D&D and other game streams right now. You can join me in game, and that's it. Thank you. See you later.
For me, Dicing with Death on Monday. Age of Strife VODs are starting to come up now, and you should check out the Drunken Dicing with Death that Ryan and I did last Tuesday or something. It was fantastic, and I will probably need to watch the VODs to figure out what the hell we did, because I don't remember shit. That's it, everyone! Take care! See you later! Bye-bye!